So I had a friend from college, right? We met sophomore year. We stayed close all the way through my master's program. And this was like a day one homie, right? We talked about God. We talked about fast cars. We talked about potentially starting a business together. Then I started my semen retention journey. And boy, I landed a job in DC. My energy started to change. My focus and the things I like started to change. Everything in my life just started to click like it had never clicked before, right? And it's crazy because I didn't do anything in particular to my day one friend, right? I didn't treat him differently. I just started my retention journey. And I felt like that was enough for him to start throwing jabs at me, start to feel bad energy coming from him. And then whenever I moved out to DC, he just went silent on me, right? He never reached out. And I'm not even gonna lie, right? Like it hit for a long time. I'm gonna keep it real. So stay with me to the end of this video because a lot of you guys on this journey probably have resonated with something very similar, right? Whether it's your friend or maybe it's your family or someone you're close to. But anyways, right? My name is Walter. Everything on this channel is my real life journey on this semen retention journey. It documents the faith, it documents the health, and just overall just becoming a better man on this journey, right? If you are new here, stab that subscribe button. Turn your notification bell, like this video, um, and just so you can pick up on any one of my other videos that I may drop, right? So back to my boy, right? Here's what I figured out. Some friendships on this journey are or were built on the old version of you, right? Not the new version of you. I felt like he liked the version of me that was stuck, the version of me that wasn't moving, right? The one that stayed in the same place that he was. But the second I started to elevate, I started to move, man, that comfort that he was feeling was gone, right? And a lot of you guys may resonate on this journey, on this story, right? And he would rather lose me than admit that he was standing still, right? But to be honest with you, that's not on me. That's his fight. That's not my fight. You feel me? And it wasn't just him, right? This was my family too. And this is what a lot of people don't talk about on this journey. See, me and my cousin, we went up one night, right? Nothing crazy, just a normal night. And not gonna lie, I wasn't even trying or nothing. I wasn't even trying to chase no girls. I wasn't looking for attention. Man, I was just on my own pee. And I was just enjoying the music, right? Enjoying the vibe. I had a Red Bull, even though I'm not supposed to be drinking Red Bulls, but I was just vibing, kicking it. Anyways, the energy was different, right? The women kept coming up to me, and I wasn't even doing anything. The women that he was trying to talk to, they weren't even looking his way. And I saw it happening right in front of me. And it was nothing that I can do about it because you know how it is on this journey. You just become a magnet. Everything gravitates towards you. And after that night, bro, he changed. I'm talking about just like that. The whole vibe between us was never the same because we was day ones, another day one. And here's the crazy thing, right? He's not a bad guy. He's not like, he was not trying to hate on me. But when you are around someone and they start to feel small next to you, and even if you did not mean it, something will shift. Sometimes they pull away. Sometimes they will throw shade. And sometimes it's just small comments that they try to strike a nerve. And you have to understand this, man. Just because they're family, just because you knew them for a long time doesn't mean that they're always going to like you. So, like, real talk though, right? It's one of the most loneliest feelings on this journey. because you didn't even ask for all that. You were just trying to improve, trying to self develop, trying to figure out this journey that we call life. So I had to sit with that and learn how to navigate those feelings on this journey and those circumstances, right? So here's what I want you guys to know, right? Friends that are going quiet, family acting different, people pulling away from you for no reason, that is not a bad sign on this journey. That is a good sign on this journey. Because, okay, like there's a verse I go by, right? It says, walk with the wise and you will become wise. If you walk with fools, and you will become a fool, right? That is straight from the book of Proverbs, from the Bible. And it's not just saying, be nice, hope for the best or anything, right? It is saying that if you walk with God, He will order your steps. He'll put you with wise people. And He's not trying to be cruel in this particular verse or anything. Excuse me. But when the friends fell off and the family got tense, I didn't know where to go. The only place I knew where to go was God. And that gave me the peace that I needed. And I'm not going to lie. I don't say I'm not going to lie all the time, but early on when the women started to notice me more, I went overboard. I was talking to like 5, 6 women juggling, just trying to fill that empty void. I'm just being real with you guys. And I'm not proud of that. But if I'm going to be honest, I learned a lot from doing that. Like a lot. You know? I finally understood that that was just another way of me running from my problems and my loneliness. Man, the loneliness on this journey, you should use it as a secret weapon. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to fill the void. It is a space between who you were and who you're trying to become. But if you actually sit in that space and instead of trying to run from it or try to fill it with people or vices, you will start to realize what you really want and not what other people around you want. And for me, I believe that the loneliness is what pushed me closer to God and understanding myself and figuring out what I want in life, right? When you take away all distractions, the women, the vices, the weed, everything, God is the only thing that's left. It's just you and God, yourself. So real talk, I started to love the loneliness. I was embracing the loneliness. I wanted to be by myself, especially the generation that we live in. The loneliness was protecting something inside of me. And after going through all of that, I realized that not everyone needs to go with you on your next chapter in life. Some people will enter one chapter in your life and then the next chapter, they're gone. And you have to realize that that is okay. If I ever feel hate coming from someone, I'm gone. If I feel jealousy, I'm gone. If I feel the sneaky, hidden in jokes, jabs, I'm gone. If I keep reaching out and you never do the same, I'm gone. I'm talking about no drama, no fights, no, what's going on text. No, I'm gone. Because your energy, you have to protect that. It's one of the most valuable things you have on this journey. Your clear mind runs on that. Your focus runs on that. Your relationship with God runs on that. And when you let the wrong people stay with you, they won't just waste your energy, they will waste your time. They will drain you. And bro, like you cannot afford that, especially not on this journey. See, like the right people will not leave you feeling drained. They will not throw shade at your growth. They will not just go quiet whenever you start to win on your journey. You know, they will match your energy, they will applaud you. So protect your circle like it is your life, you know? Protect your energy with everything you have, you know? This journey will cost you some people. Not a lot of people talk about that on this journey, right? See, the friends that you built on who you used to be, the family that can't handle the change, your old crew that made sense when you were in a stuck position, all of that will change on this journey. And some people will leave. And it's gonna feel lonely, but at the same time, it will feel free. Because on the other side, that lonely season on the other side of that is a life worth living. So drop in the comments, who have you had to let go on this particular journey? Achieving greatness, I don't care what anyone says. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. God's got you guys, and I'm out. Peace.